Hello, air signs, and welcome to your daily focus tarot for Monday. Okay, let's start with Six of Pentacles. This is a card of judgment and trying to balance what you're giving and receiving, trying to balance what you take from other people and what they give to you. And the clarifier was the Ace of Cups, which is a new beginning, typically in a relationship, but it can also be a new beginning spiritually or emotionally. It can talk about being in the flow of creativity, being in the flow of love and romances, right? So you're needing to balance. For this new beginning to happen, you're needing to balance something in your life around material things, right? Now, the other card that we got, and I pulled a couple of clarifiers from a different deck. I did the Five of Cups. I did Ethereal Visions first, then Druidcraft. So we have Five of Cups and Six of Pentacles came out first. Then I did Druidcraft, and you got Five of Cups as a clarifier for Five of Cups. Five of Cups is the card of crying over spilled milk for obvious reasons. Cups being about the flow through your life, the emotions, the spirituality, relationships, not just with like romantic partners, but relationship with yourself as well, and relationship to something that you would consider higher than yourself. It doesn't matter what your religious or spiritual beliefs are, just something higher than yourself. And you're ignoring these two cups that are behind you, right? Now, both of these are kind of different. This one, I look at this castle, and the castle can be like, it can be a fortress, right? But it's also a home. And in this deck, it kind of symbolizes wishes as well, like dreams and hopes. And with the river here in the background and this bridge over the river, sometimes I read it as you're looking in the past and focused on that so much that you don't see what's in front of you that you could take and fill up in the river, and you're unconscious and you're spiritual, and then walk over that bridge to your new home, to your dream life. Because you're too focused on the past, you're not moving forward. You're just stuck where you are. You're half naked and you're vulnerable, and you're not paying attention. You're not being grateful for what you have. You're focused on what you don't have, right? So that's how I read this Five of Cups a lot. This other Five of Cups, he's got these two cups that are filled. They're filled with emotion. They're filled with the unconscious, with the spiritual, and they're sitting on stable ground behind him. And then he's got these three cups that are on the ground empty. They haven't been filled yet, and they're not on stable ground. They're on the grass, which is healing, but they're still not quite ready to be on the stable ground yet. And this figure is kind of leaning away from their unconscious, from their emotions, from their spirituality. And then you see this hand. I'll try and bring it up where the camera will focus. Maybe it'll focus enough. But you see this hand of whatever this is in the water, you know, a predator, a monster, whatever this thought is. And then this fish leaping out, and the hand is going out after the fish, is trying to capture it. So I look at this as kind of like a hunger for something in your unconscious, something that you're trying to achieve, something that you want, but at the same time you're also slightly, with this figure, this hermit leaning back here, You're also slightly afraid or leery of this thing that you want. So you're not going for it. You're not naked and vulnerable like you are in this other Five of Cups, where he's kind of half naked. He's got this robe sort of draping over him, but not fully covering him. Here you're fully covered. You're just not sure. You're not sure of what you're hungry for. You're not sure if you actually want it. And that's why these 3 cups haven't been filled yet. You're not sure you want them. You're not sure it's safe. You have some sort of misgiving, right? And I asked the unicorn deck. The unicorn deck gave you this card. Imagine, what would you see, feel, think, and hear if your dream, if your wish came true? So your wish, it's talking about what's in the unconscious, what this emotional thing is here. Whatever this is, it's talking about what would it be like? Like, what are you afraid of? Why aren't you filling these 3 cups here or 2 cups here? Why aren't you getting up and walking over the bridge toward your castle? Why aren't you jumping into the water? Right? And the other clarifier for the double 5 of Cups, which actually 2 5s, they make a 10, so a 1 and a 0. So the ability to end and begin again, right? So the clarifier was number 38 in the Spirit of the Wheel deck. And this is Spirit Path of the West. The key words are letting go, movement forward, and reflection. I'll read to you from the book. You are faced with letting someone you love live out their own life. Experience is something we cannot teach others. We can share what happened to us and how it has affected our lives, but until others have gone through their own experiences, there is no way of knowing how it will affect them. Learn to lead by example. Drawing on the knowledge you have gained from your own experience, let go of control and trust that the lessons you have taught your loved one in the past will serve them well with their own future choices. Take time for reflection on your own life. Whatever situations you have recently undergone need time to settle. For it is only after reflection that we can truly draw upon the knowledge gained and then move forward. Honor this knowledge you have gained and use it wisely to co-create a future that is aligned with your higher purpose. This card is also a reminder to live your life fully in the present with no regrets over the past. So it's a very appropriate card in regards to these double 5 of Cups. And that is Spirit Path of the West. Experience from the Spirit Path of the West. Look at that raven on the shoulder. So this is thought and memory. And the combination of thought and memory, language, having that ability to communicate. And what did you sacrifice to gain that language, to gain that ability to think clearly, to have that hunger, to have that knowledge, to have that ability to reflect.